now come to our final race before lunch break here at Wackersdorf. And we go to DD2. Here is your grid. After qualifying this morning, Florian Breitenbach in the 4:30 took pole position, just ahead of Niklas Krehn, 42 competition in the 4:30. Oliver Breitenbach in the 4:20 will have FM Racing's Max Fleischmann alongside the company on row number 2. Ronny Göttler in the 4:99 and Marcel Steinert beat the top 3 rows with Jan Stier, Jonas Wolscheid rounding out the top 8 with Denny and Yannick Jacobs completing the top. Denny Schlau, Chalau and Hannes Border complete row 6 with Franziska Blum. Tim Stender completing the 15 strong. 14 minutes plus an additional lap for this race. Into this round, our pole sitter, Florian Breitenbach, is leading the standings by a comfortable gap of 30 points ahead of the drop alongside Niklas Krehn. Marcel Steinert is also, in many respects, he's going to be starting from 7th. He's in the standings on 65 points, followed by Göttler and Hannes Border, who round out the top 5 in the standings. So we'll be down to Florian Breitenbach and Niklas Krehn will have to control the pace for the rolling start. It looks like we do the last minute addition. I think Martels in the 488 has actually joined back to the grid. So, which is something I've only just on the timing. But we are set to get underway. Lights on the gantry. So through into the tramlines, the revs rise. We get an opportunity at a good start, and it's nearly 2 between the front 2 rows, heading turn 3 for the first time. Looks like Florian has got the lead for the moment. Oh, and there's been a mild incident off of the exit. Well, the halfway through turn number 4, and there are 2 drivers that may not be taking any further participation. Well, there is one that's just managed to get away from that. On those drivers as they go through. The first one is the 4:31, and that is Niklas Krehn's, I believe, so a bit low from there. And the other car is to the side, and I think that might be Marcel Stein, as Yannick Jacobs has just had Mark Bartels go up behind through into turn 12. So Florian Breitenbach leads. Ronny Göttler now is up into 3rd place. Jan Stier in that 4-4. Ahead of Jonas Wolscheid, who recently celebrated a birthday just last week, now up into 5th place. Dennis Bartels up into 7th. And it was actually used to be Oliver Breitenbach and Marcel Steinert. So just keeping an eye on where everyone is at the moment. So the 4-4. So it is Oliver Breitenbach who got going. Marcel Steinert not in any further participation. Niklas and Max Fleischmann, who were in the top four, unfortunately, because everyone started to go for the same amount of turn. And if you try and put 2 or 3 carts in the same place, someone's going to lose out on that one. Unfortunately, Fleischmann and Kane's lost out. So Steiner is pretty much tired after that one, unfortunately. As we get to the first couple of minutes completed. Lee is now coming to exit of turn 6 into 7, now 8, then into 9 and 10. Ronny Göttler has got a real good turn of pace and has put the fastest lap of anybody in. The 49.880 second lapping from the 4.99. Jonas Stier got Jonas Wolscheid in Deutschland trying to close up on the 3rd position. Dennis Thiem in 6th, ahead of Mark Bartels. Unfortunately, looks like they're both with Max Fleischmann. But Weidenbach will not take any further participation in this race, having assessed the damage. Close to that instant, and up the inside goes Mark Tells. I think that was on Hannah's border that time. Bartels now up into what is 5th place. And now the top two coming to lap in the sub-50 bracket, and Ronnie Gertler has been putting in blistering lap times at sidekicks at qualifying second at the moment for the 4.99. Closes on the back bumper of Weidenbach as they come across it. All completed. Gertler looking to close it in Weidenbach through turn 3. They put on the brakes through into 4. Gertler goes towards, nearly make side by side between him and Florian Bright through turn 5. At the 4.99 better of it. But he gets even closer still going through turn 7 to 8 and then to the 9-10 turn. Jana Stier at the moment has put in a personal best, so she's one of 4 drivers that have now got under the 52nd bracket. She's just put in a 49.948. Mark Bartels now running in the 49.8 lap times. It's Jonas Volscheid starts to close on the triple 4 on Jana Stier coming out of the final corner. As Gert trying to make the move if he can on Weidenbach. Stier defends against Volscheid, keeps third for the moment. Gertler has got the lead now from Florian Eckenbach, and that looked to be on the exit of number 4, and he made the move stick through turn 5. So Ronnie Gertler now has an opportunity to push hard and try and break any possible slipstream advantage that might be thrown in the direction of Florian Weidenbach. Now Gertler's got to do the work. He's got to break the toe and pull away, and that's not easy indeed to do. So we are now down to 12 out of 15 drivers, as we have had retirements for Max Fleischmann and Oliver Weidenbach. Now on 7, Gertler has ended a lead of about 3/10 of a second ahead of Weidenbach. But around the fast nature of this circuit, if you can hook it up and get it right, go through the final corner and through under the gantry in towards 3, and get the run towards turn 4. If you know perfectly, you can get the lead back from 3 to 4/10 of a second behind. And it's now Mark Bartels who's closing number 3. Bartels currently running in 5th, who's ahead. Number 420 of Caroline Deutschland's Jonas Volscheid and Jana Stier from News Racing, who holds on to 3rd place. So it becomes a 3-way battle for 3rd position. Ronnie Gertler now puts in a 49.60 because Mark Bartels now goes fast anybody. A 49.5 second time from him. As it looks like Nick Lescanes has decided to pull into the pits, and that's a run of luck for the 4th who now will make it the lap drivers still circulating Tinder. Rounded out now rounds out the top 11. Francisco Block up into 9th, and Benny Shallow in the 4.03. The battle for 3rd position really started tonight. Jana Stier still keeping ahead of Jonas Volscheid. Mark Bartels too far behind the 4.20. Ronnie Gertler now extends the lead over 2/10 of a second ahead of Florian Eckenbach. Stier, Volscheid and Butlers now make their way down to turn 4. And his border now is battling with Yannick Jacobs and Dennis Ten. And that is for 6th position. As Bartels have passed Volscheid through turns 5 and 6. So the 4.88 into very good progress through 2 contributing factors. And 4 incident on the first lap, and just the pace that he's got, that car looks to be really sorted. And we'll have a chance to see if he can get Jana Stier. Now 9 laps are complete as Bartels starts to close on Stier for place. he's effectively, I'm just looking at where he qualified. He did a 49.47. He's literally 2.5 tenths off of his qualifying best lap so far. As Bartel's got past Janos Stier, I believe, had it pace. I've just seen him go through turns 9 and Walscheid's still there. So now Turns is the one that's going to have to start defending the 2 behind. And that depends on whether it's the gear that's going to be trying to do that first, or Walscheid in the 420. Hannes Border now looking by Yannick Jakobs as the leaders cross the line once again. As Walscheid looking towards the inside of Janos Stier going through Turkey, but has to slot in behind. So the 420 for Parallel Deutschland still keeping in touching distance. Now Mark Bartel started to try and break away. He's got about 2 seconds to find in the next minutes or so. Picked up on the 2 ahead. Honigger in the 499 continues to lead. Ahead of Florian Weidenbach. Mark Pels, Janos Stier, Jonas Walscheid. The top 5, Yannick Jakobs, Hannes Border, Dennis Franziska Blum. Schalau round out the top 10. Stender still circulating in the 11th and is on the same lap as the leaders. Gertler again. That's crazy. The pacing in, he's just 0.108 seconds off of his qualifying lap time that put him on P5, and he's leading this. That's incredible pace here. The last 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Race still to go. Janos Stier trying to hold 4th position. Ahead of Jonas Walscheid as Walscheid closed up through turns 9 and 10. So let's see if Gert's any quicker in these laps. So last time was a 43.55 and Gert's in a 49.4. Great consistent race pace from Holly Gertler, ranging anywhere from a 49.3.45 to around a 49.7-second lap time. So the consistency is there, and that's what's enabled him to close and pass a few laps ago for him right and still remains in second position. Mark Bartels now has, he's half run out of time the way things are going. The gap between him and Florian is now 3.1 seconds. Stier was just half ahead of Jonas Walscheid last lap, but Stier was quicker by about half a tenth percent. Place because Walscheid did go slightly quicker on that last lap, a 49.806.420, and it was a 49.849 second lap time from Stier. Yannick Jakobs and Border have both set personal best lap times, as has Florian Weidenbach. They're all in a 49-second kit, but Weidenbach a 49.10. Yannick Jakobs a 49.78 second lap time. Hannes 49.89. Gap between the 2 leaders now as Florian Weidenbach really getting a bit faster as time proceeds, puts in its effort. 14.76, that is 21 off of Ronnie Gutler's fast for this race. Jonas Walscheid still trying to get to Janos Stier, but at the moment not quite happening. It's the 444. This will be her best result of the 6 so far, having had a drama back at last time out. So Janos Stier showing a good turn of pace, also putting it that's improved from 7th place up to 4th, third at 1 point before Mark Bartels was starting back on the grid and make his way past everyone, including those that have retired. now extends to 0.785 seconds as he puts in the fastest lap of the race last time at lap number 15. 49.329 second lap time. Wolscheid trying to do the utmost to try and get the smart past Janis Stier. And Yannick Jacobs in the meantime has been climbing. And last time around put in the 49.08, which was over 0.45 of a second quicker. And Wolscheid is trying to get past Janis Stier, but there's absolutely no opportunity that has been by Janis Stier to allow Jonas to get past. But now Wolf tries to go side by side with Janis Stier through turn 3, gets the move done, but Stier will run for turn 4, and she gets back past perfectly. Wolscheid does the cut back through turn, and now retakes 4th position. Clean exchange between the pair, but now Yannick Jacobs senses a chance to see if he can get past. So Janis Stier now down in 5th position, but very, very close for the 444, going sideways and walloping the right rear tyre on the exit, which nearly allowed Yannick Jacobs to get through, but Jacobs gets the opportunity he needs inside of the 444. Stier now down, last lap now being shown. So Göttler now puts in a 4.9.281 seconds on that last lap, so the 17th ultimate lap of the race, and that is 0.034 thousandths of a second off his best lap in qualifying. That's to turn up for the bill. So the leaders now come through turn 11 for the final time in this race. 3rd place is Mark Barton, 4th is Jonas Wolscheid. Yannick Jacobs ahead of Janis Stier, who rounds out the top positions. But the checkered flag will wait for the final time before the lunch break, and Onni Göttler takes a commanding victory ahead of Reidenbach, and the gap at the end of it was 0.96, and he came to within 2/1 of his qualifying time on the final lap. Onni Göttler was absolutely like a driver possessed. Takes 1st place having started 5th. Reidenbach started 1st, finished 2nd. Mark Bartels, who started from 15th, finished in 3rd place ahead of Jonas Wolscheid, who started in 8th and finished 5th. Janis Stier in 6th position ahead of Hannes Bodder with Dennis Thiem, Denny Schalau and Franziska Blöck rounds out the top 10. With Tim Steck in 11th place. Unfortunately, we had retirements on the laps. Niklas Grens on lap 5, Max Fleischmann and Oliver Breidenbach on lap 1, with Marcel Steinert not even getting past turn 4.